Hello and welcome to all you Capricorns. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for May 2016. It's going to be for you an earthly fiery month. And there is a continuation of what was already going on in April, but even better because there is a beautiful trine going on between all in earth planets, and you are an earth sign. Mercury goes direct, Jupiter goes direct. Very good indeed. There is a bit of tension as well with your ruler Saturn with Jupiter, and there is the full moon I'm also going to talk about. So let's get started with the good news, with the continuation of this beautiful trine with Jupiter, Pluto and Mercury, and they are all in your fire houses. So what does fire houses are? The first house, the fifth house and the ninth. These are the houses of the fire, of the creation, of you, of your creative self-expression, of your ideas, your vision upon the world. So these are all quite uplifting houses, very enjoyable houses. And these are being activated in a real sense because of the planets there in earthly signs. So Pluto in your sign, Mercury in Taurus, in your fifth house, and of self-creation and being creative. And then, of course, the ninth house of Virgo, where Jupiter is. So what does it mean? It means that self-expression should be for you Capricorns a bit easier during the month of May, and being confident because, you know, with the first house and the fifth house, the house of the heart. So it's going to be a bit easier in general, for you Capricorns to show your heart, and to do that in a very realistic way, because it's in realistic signs, and it's also about your communication, because the Mercury is involved here, playing a key role by going direct on the 23rd. So 23rd and onwards, clarity in your thinking, in the way you express yourself, so you can benefit from that. So it's really tangible. That's the nice thing about those earth trines, that they are tangible. You see them, you see the result. It's not something that is difficult to hold on to. And you like that because you're a Capricorn, you're an earth sign. So express yourself, you Capricorn, certainly during the month of May. And so whilst Mercury going direct, there's clarity, more clarity, especially in the way that you come across towards others, in the way that you express yourself, maybe also with children, with your children, better communication coming on, or just being more creative in general. And that's good. Another thing at the same time during the whole month that is going on is Jupiter in a square to your ruler Saturn. Now, normally this is quite a challenging aspect, Jupiter square Saturn, but this is how could you say, this is taking a bit less stressful, because the same Jupiter is here connected with this beautiful trine that I just talked about. Now, what is this energy about? Jupiter square Saturn is simply saying we need to grow, but slowly. You Capricorns like that. I don't think this is a great deal for you, because most Capricorns in general, again, they know that the best for them, the best growth is slowly but surely, and you become very strong there in your development. And but this is about, you want to expand when it comes towards the way of thinking, Jupiter in the ninth. You want maybe travel a little bit more, or you want to connect more with people from other countries, or you want to expand in the house of expansion. Jupiter in the ninth house, it's in its own house there. That's one level. But Saturn is saying slowly but surely. Okay, if you want to travel, Saturn in the 12th house, in the house of expenses, can mean, okay, travel, but mind your mind the money, okay? Or another, Saturn in the 12th house is also trying to control, trying to take responsibility when it comes to your blind spots. So there is a one part of you that wants to grow and wants to have a bigger vision and wants to believe and so on, who is very optimistic, but at the same time Saturn is saying, hey, we have to clean up some old patterns here. So that's the clash that is going on for all of us, but for you particularly in these areas of your life. But again, I don't think it's that much of a deal, because that same Jupiter there is also beautifully trining other planets. So it's way less difficult. So, but remember, when you are, for instance, a Capricorn who's got a lot of fire in their chart, maybe some moon in Aries or moon in Leo or something, know that which is fiery and which can not deal well with the slowly but surely growth. Be aware of it, that this is the best option now, especially when it comes towards working on your bad behaviors, on your bad patterns. Bad behaviors can be plenty of them, you know, smoking, drinking, whatever it is. There is a possibility to work on that, and to have your belief and your faith that it will work, but also to be realistic and to take it easy, okay? So, and what else, last but not least, there is a full moon with Vesta included here, a little asteroid. And that little asteroid, Vesta, is very funnily, the new moon is around the 21st of the month. And this full moon is in the signs of Gemini and Sagittarius. But Vesta is with the sun in Gemini. And Vesta is all about dedication, focus, things that Capricorns know how to deal with. And this is in the houses again of your day-to-day work, which is the sun there and Vesta there. So there is dedication, there is super focus there. But at the same time, there is this need for relaxation. The moon in the and Saturn and Mars in your 12th house. The need to be not self-destructive. So there is a balance going on there. There is like this highlight, and it's especially the last 2 weeks of the month. So there is like this highlight of work versus your duties versus your relaxing. And if you find yourself in a situation that it has been either one or both, or one or the other being too much emphasized, there is this possibility to put them back into balance. So maybe you are too relaxing too much. Maybe you are that kind of exceptional Capricorn that is relaxing too much. And, you know, what goes around comes around. So it will backfire to you that, hey, you've got some duties here. You've got some dedication here to do. There's some work on your plate, etc. Or the other way around, which will be more common for you Capricorns. That a bit less work, but still dedication, yes, but also time for fulfill your needs when it comes to relaxing and letting go, which is the 12th house. So very interesting month for you Capricorns. I do like it for you because it's so it's the combination of fire and earth, and I mean that trine that is positive for all of us. It's in those fiery houses, and whenever you see the combination of fire and earth, things can be realized. So you can, fire, which is your ideas, your creativity, and earth is being practical and manifesting, actually. So go on and manifest the things that you wish that you want to manifest, but don't grow too fast. Take it step by step is the message here. Mars is still retrograde, and at the very end of the month, but I'll talk about that next month, it's going to be retrograde in your 11th house. But mostly of the month, part of the month, still Mars in your 12th house, still exploring yourself, and still knowing what you are all about, encountering your blind spots in other ways to become a stronger person. Thank you. Having said that, I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.